In the world of baseball, there are a lot of rule misconceptions floating around out there. Some of these are from well-intended coaches, some of these are from players, but some of these are also from umpires. In this video, we'll go over a few of these most common misconceptions and give you the correct rules. One of the most common baseball idioms is when there's a bang-bang play at any base, you'll hear people say, "Tie goes to the runner." This is wrong. In baseball, there's no such thing as a tie. Either the runner's safe or he's out. He needs to beat the ball in order for him to be safe, otherwise the runner will be declared out. Even if there was such thing as a tie, tie would not go to the runner. Tie would go to the umpire. Most of the games that we're doing, we don't have access to something like instant replay where we can go back and see a fraction of the second before and after the play to see if a runner is safe or out. So we need to make the call on the fly. And this is why we say tie goes to the umpire. To the umpire, the runner is either safe or out depending on his best judgment. Another common misconception, and usually you hear this from coaches, is that hands are a part of the bat. Wrong. Hands are not part of the bat. Hands are part of the batter. And you know this because when he went to the store to buy the bat, he didn't buy a pair of hands to go with it. If the batter doesn't swing and a ball hits them in the hands, it's the hit by pitch and the batter will be awarded first base. If the batter does swing and it hits him in the hands, then the pitch will be counted as a strike and the ball will be called dead. This is not counted as a foul ball. If it's strike 3, he's still counted out. It's not a foul ball, it's a dead ball. A play can't be made after the ball has hit the batter even if the batter has swung. The next rule that you have is that on a close play that a runner must slide or he will be called out. This is also wrong. The rule states that the runner must avoid contact. Many times this is the best way to avoid contact, is to slide into the bag. However, there are times when sliding might actually be more dangerous than simply standing up and going around. Sliding is an option for the runner to take, but sometimes sliding is the worst option. You may need to check in-house rules, as some in-house leagues do have a slide rule, but high school rules and travel rules do not have a slide rule. The rule is that the runner must avoid contact. Another thing you'll hear said is that if a player holds onto the ball for more than 2 seconds, then the ball is ruled as a catch. Wrong. Well, maybe. It depends. Technically, if the batter holds onto the ball for 2 seconds and takes it out of his glove, then yes, that is ruled a catch. But the key there isn't that he held onto the ball for 2 seconds. The key is that he took the ball out of his glove. The rule states that a catch is complete when the player does the next action. In most cases, that's taking the ball voluntarily out of his glove. That's why when we teach umpires, we teach them that they have to see the catch and then they have to see voluntary release. If a ball is dropped on the transfer, it's still considered a catch because the player voluntarily removed the ball from their glove, even though they involuntarily dropped the ball on the ground afterward. The key is afterward, after they took the ball out of their glove. The last rule we'll talk about is throwing the bat. Sometimes you'll hear if a batter throws the bat after hitting the ball, then the batter will be called out. This is not the case. The only time this is true is if the batter interferes with the play when they throw the bat. There are penalties for being negligent and careless when throwing the bat, but even these need to be applied carefully, especially with younger players. Be as instructive as you can, help them learn the game and help them to become more aware, especially of things like this, but also penalize them when necessary, especially if it becomes dangerous. Hopefully that helps you understand a few of these rules a little bit better and will help you make better calls on the field. Remember, just because you hear something a lot or something that even becomes a baseball idiom, such as tie goes to the runner, doesn't necessarily make it the truth. Always double check the rules and review your rule book year from year as things change. Leave a rule misconception that you've heard on the baseball field in the comment section below and subscribe to our channel to see more content.